Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Let me make sure y'all can hear me really quick. And let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, let me make sure y'all can hear me really quick on the live stream. It just started up. Yeah, let me make. Alright, y'all can hear me actually. So, what's up everyone? Multi-Apples here bringing you another video. And today, sorry if there are any offensive team names, but today we'll be playing NHL 18 while I'm streaming NHL 18 actually. It'll be, as you know, we're continuing our franchise mode, and it's between the Ottawa Senators and the Toronto Maple Leafs. So let's go ahead and get started actually. I don't think I'll be well, I'm just gonna go ahead and play actually. So I was just drinking some vanilla Barks root beer they got from Wendy's. I really need to stop going to Wendy's and drinking soda. Let me scroll down on my page a little bit. Oh, I like the view they have, you know, during the daytime. So it's the Ottawa Senators versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but, well, I guess I just did. So how is everyone doing, whatever time of day you're watching? I hope your day's been good so far, regardless of how long or short it is. So yeah, I don't know what to talk about. I mean, I was in Oxford, England to attend my sister's graduation. Congrats to her. She graduated Balliol College, or Oxford University in medicine. And, so yeah. I liked Oxford, England. It was really cool. The time difference was weird. For me, at least. Because they're like 6 hours ahead. Alright, is A to pass? Let's see. A is to pass, actually. It's been a while since I played NHL 18, to be honest. So I may be a little rusty at this. I probably am going to be a bit rusty at this, to be honest. I know I visited, like, a castle that William the Conqueror lived in. And, like, he built, like, this mound in, like, 1071 AD in Oxford. And, like, only the mound and part of the castle remains, and I thought that was pretty cool, to be honest. Other than that, you know, I just toured around Oxford. I had to see Balliol College, different colleges for Oxford University. What's the shoot? Let me look up the shoot really quick, if you don't mind. I almost said really quick. It's the game settings. The game settings is not what I was looking for. How about controller settings? That's what I'm looking for. So to shoot is actually B or X. And let's resume the game. Ah, dang it. Come on, I'm doing terrible. You know what? I'm gonna not actually play this game, but I'm gonna, like, still record the game, if that makes any sense. Because I want to focus on commenting, because my commentary is pretty dang horrible, if you ask me. Let's resume. So, for those of you that don't know, the Toronto Maple Leafs are my favorite. They're personally my favorite. They're my personal favorite NHL team now. or they've always been since I've followed hockey. I don't really follow hockey too much, and I don't know much about hockey, but I do like the Toronto Maple Leafs. I know Toronto has the second most Stanley Cup wins at 14. The only team that has more is the Montreal Canadiens, and they have like 24. As well, and obviously the Vegas Golden Knights are the newest team in the NHL. This is their first season this season. The 2017 to 2018 season is their first season, I should say, the season is going on at the time of this live stream. I don't know, depending on when you're watching this, the season may have already ended, I mean, look up the standings for the Vegas Golden Knights as well. Really quick. Man, I just remember this is channel I like, but they don't really upload anymore. It's called Mysterious 5. It's a really good team in my opinion. So let's take a look at the standings. So right now, if the playoffs were to start today, in the Eastern Conference, you'd have the New Jersey Devils, Pittsburgh Penguins, Columbus Blue Jackets, Toronto Maple Leafs, thankfully, Ottawa Senators, and the Tampa Bay Lightning, as well as the New York Islanders and the Philadelphia Flyers, which is pretty cool. Sorry if any of those, like I said, if any of the team names offend you. Now, in the Western Conference, you'd have, if the playoffs were to start today, it'd be the St. Louis Blues, the Winnipeg Jets, the Nashville Predators, the Los Angeles Kings, the Vegas Golden Knights, the Vancouver Canucks, the Calgary Flames, and the Anaheim Ducks would make the playoffs if the playoffs were to start today. Ah, dang it! We let her goal in, and that sucks. Oh yeah, the Houston Astros. I forgot. Like when I was traveling to England, the day I traveled to England was like Game 7 of the World Series, and Houston won. The Houston Astros beat the Los Angeles Dodgers to win their first ever World Series. And at the beginning of the series, or before the series started, I said Houston will either win in 4 games. Excuse me, I nearly burped. Just burped, excuse me. And I said Houston would either win in 4 games or 7 games. And I was right in the sense that Houston would win the first ever World Series in 7 games. Yes! I just realized we scored, thankfully. Oh, William Nylander. Nice. I'm just looking at different teams for the I'm looking up the Stanley Cup champions to see like which teams have not, which active teams have won a Stanley Cup. Have not won, I should say. I guess it would be like the teams that haven't won A Stanley Cup would be like the Buffalo Sabres, Florida Panthers, Nashville Predators, Ottawa Senators, San Jose Sharks, Washington Capitals, as well as the Columbus Blue. Those are the Columbus Blue Jackets, Minnesota Wild, obviously the Vegas Golden Knights, as well as the Winnipeg Jets, and yeah, I think that's about it. As well as the Arizona Coyotes have not won a Stanley Cup. So yeah, I hope the teams that haven't won. Obviously, I want Toronto to win a Stanley Cup, but if they haven't won, the teams I just listed, I obviously want them to win a Stanley Cup. I like to see a team, like, if my favorite team doesn't win, like in terms of Major League Baseball, my favorite teams are Chicago and Boston. But since the Chicago Cubs, I like, not the White Sox. No offense to White Sox, it's just I prefer the Cubs. So like, since Chicago and Boston have won World Series, if they don't make it to the playoffs, I'll be supporting a team that, or if they don't win the World Series, I'll be supporting a team in the playoffs that hasn't won a World Series. If they're a team that hasn't won the World Series and made the playoffs. Now, my favorite NFL team is the New England Patriots. So, like, if New England hasn't won, didn't win that year, I'd be supporting a team that hasn't won. Now, New England beat Atlanta, this past Super Bowl, and the Atlanta Falcons lost. But I was kind of rooting for New England, but I was rooting for the Atlanta Falcons as well, because the Atlanta Falcons haven't won their first World Series, if that makes any sense. So yeah. I feel like I'm lagging a little bit. When did we score again? I really need to start paying attention, actually, to the game. I feel like I'm kind of terrible at commentary if I don't have something to talk about. Oh, the 2017-2018 men's Division I NCAA Division I college basketball season starts today, and I'm gonna have to move my a chair over and my laptop over so I can actually plug in my laptop because it's nearly out of power. But yeah, the 2017-2018 NCAA Men's Division I college basketball season starts today, and I'm obviously hoping the Little Rock Trojans will win. Our school name is the University of Arkansas at Little Rock, but our sports team is known as the UA Trojan. Our sports team is known as the Little Rock Trojans. So I'm obviously hoping the Little Rock Trojans will win. So, for those of you that do follow college basketball, feel free to let me know who you think will win this year's NCAA tournament for men's. Now, I think the women's start tomorrow, and I'm also supporting the Little Rock Trojans in the women's team. As well, if you follow women's college basketball, feel free to let me know who you think will win. And if you're watching after the 2017-2018 season, feel free to let me know for the season that's either upcoming or in the season you're watching, I should say, if it takes place after the season. I wonder when my last, I'm gonna look up really quick my last NHL 18 video. It's been like, dang it. I have no idea if this is continuing my live stream or not, because think just which I think it is. So if for some reason my live stream crashed and it just appeared up, I apologize. I'm lagging right now. Never mind. Thankfully, I'm not. Yeah, my Microsoft Edge just shut down while I'm still live streaming. The thing I'm using to live stream didn't shut down. Thankfully. Oh, I totally forgot what I was gonna. Oh, yeah, I wasn't gonna ask anything. I was gonna look up when my last NHL 18 video was. I feel like it's been a week, but I could be wrong. I think it's been at least a week. Oh gosh, it's been nearly a month. My last NHL 18 video was October 13th, so yeah, it's been nearly a month. And yes, we scored again. Let me make sure if has anyone commented? No, no one's said anything yet in my live stream, so yeah, it's been nearly a month since I've done an NHL 18 video. Which I'm glad. I'm glad I did it today, but I'm glad I didn't take any longer though. There's like a second person here, but then when I said no one commented, he left. That I don't know if it's a he or she, but the person left, which sucks. Uh-oh, there's a fight, 2 fights? Oh, there's a shoving match. Oh well. I like the NHL video games. I don't think it's popular here in Arkansas, but I like it personally. Yeah, ice hockey isn't popular here in Arkansas, to be honest. Like, the most popular sport to play and watch would probably be college football. So it'd be like American football is the most popular sport here. Behind, I was about to say I'm lying. Now I think it would be baseball and basketball would round out the top 3. Upcoming games would be the Tampa Bay Lightning, Columbus Jackets, and the Pittsburgh Penguins, which is cool. Yeah, if you're watching this and you made it this far, thank you. Oh, that was a big hit. But I mean, if you're watching this wherever you're from, thank you for watching. What sports are popular where you're from, where you live? I wish we could have seen that hit though. Again. I mean, we can see that hit, obviously, when this turns into a video. I'm surprised the game has gone by this quickly. We've gone like less than a minute left, to be honest. I'm probably only going to do one game just because... dang it, we nearly scored again. Just because the games take so long and I have to study for my final midterm, which is like 3 or 4 weeks away. But I like to get like a head start and learn a little information a day. Okay, come on, Toronto. We're up by 2 in less than a minute. I know anything can happen, but we really don't need to worry. The odds of them scoring, I think, are 3 goals in 30 seconds. I don't think is Very likely. I could be wrong. I don't know much about hockey. Yes, but it was an open goal, so... that was a bad mistake to pull the goalie, though. That was a good goal, though. I probably would have missed, to be honest. That was a good view to see the goal from, though, in my opinion. Ooh, at least 3 people got an assist. Gosh, we're always like... The one thing I hate about the goals is, which I understand why they do it. They don't want the other team to get the puck and the other team to score. But it really kind of be a pain in the butt when you're close to ending the game and they do that, regardless if you're winning or losing. It's more annoying if like you're winning, especially if you're up by 3 goals with like a little over 20 seconds left, like what we just did. We can give up a goal and still not have to worry. 1 and game. Actually, thankfully. So we won that game, thankfully. No parts of me. I played terribly when I did play. So I'm gonna actually end the video here. And I'm gonna save it. So I hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe. God bless. Peace out. Love y'all. Make sure you like the video. I like that little polar bear there. Anyway, make sure you like the video, favorite it, share it, subscribe if you already haven't, and share my channel as well. Hope you all have a good one. Stay safe. God bless. Peace out. Love. And I'll see you next time. And once I'm able to quit this game, I'll end the stream. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and end the stream as well. So, deuces.